That we have a great show for you today, and how better to kick it off than with some pirates?
Pirates, that's right. There's a show on Stars. It's all about plundering and pillaging around the year 1715, you know, back in the day. I got a chance to talk to a couple of the stars. Check it out. The Emmy-winning show Black Sails takes a dark and gritty look at the golden era of piracy, where bloodshed was pretty much commonplace. Toby Stevens and McGowan join us from the set of the show in Cape Town, South Africa, to talk about where is season 2 picking up. Gentlemen, thank you so much for joining us this morning.
Thanks for having us, Tina.
So that's what everybody's going to be wondering. Where is season 2 going to be picking up?
Okay, well, I mean, it picks up straight after season 1 ends. Flint and his men are looking down on the Urca gold, on the beach with the Urca gold, and it's a question of how are they going to get it off the island? How are they going to sail it back to Nassau? They have no ship, so there's a lot of problems. And then once they get back to Nassau, how are they going to get it past Charles Vane, who's sitting up in the fort now with his cannons trained on the bay? So.
Yeah, and I think when you get back to Nassau, you see Vane, in the fort for the first time, actually living there, and I think for him it's really about deciding what he's going to do and what he holds, most dear. Is it the relationship with Elena? Is it the respect of his men, or is it kind of running Nassau from the fort? He's got a lot to figure out.
And are we going to be maybe meeting any new characters this upcoming season?
Yeah, there's some new characters coming in.
Yeah, you meet Ned Lowe, played by Tig Murphy.
Yeah, he's great. He's great.
I think actually the first 5 minutes of it, of the first episode, I think are up on social media right now. So you can see his character introduction. He does a really great job. I think people will like.
And also, we take Flint back 15 years to London, so it takes the audience back in time to when he's a naval officer,
and that's like a new character.
That's like he's like totally different from the Flint we know, which asks a lot of questions of how did this young man become the Flint we know. So
and you'll ask a lot of questions like, how did this man just all of a sudden appear 15 years younger?
Yeah.
It's actually great to see. It's cool.
And so we're going to basically learn some more about Captain Flint by kind of taking a reflective look. Captain Zane, of course, like you said, is going to have some decisions to make between love and his men and the ship. And speaking of women, I know women played a huge role in last season. What about this upcoming season?
Well, they're still very much a part of the story, and what's great is they're incredibly strong characters, really strong women, and they have an incredibly important role to play in the drama, but also at the time they had an incredibly important role to play in the society where we're setting this.
Yeah, and I think for the audience, they can get excited to see a lot more about the backstory of a lot of the characters.
Yeah.
And for instance, I think in season 1 everyone always asks like what's Bonnie's deal. You only see a little bit of her, but I think in season 2, what's great is the writers got to explore all these characters in a little fuller, and I think people will be pleased to see what's going down.
Well, I know we all can't wait for season 2, but I have to ask you, since you're sitting on the set right now, how have things been behind the scenes? Just having you guys sit there seems amazing.
Well, I mean, it's you can see that's one of our ships here. We're on another one. We got another 2 here. We got these huge sprawling sets. We've got
giant water tanks
just over there. We got
I don't know how much they can see. I don't know if Nassau Beach is just down over there. This is definitely the biggest set I've ever been on.
Yeah, it's huge. It's huge. And we're in Cape Town. It's summer here. It's winter back at home, so we get to follow the sun all year. It's great.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, it must be pretty warm in Tucson. I can't imagine it's too cold, but it's very warm here.
I think this is London.
This is what is it, like our 6th summer in a row or something like that. We've been jumping back and forth.
Yeah.
Well, that's not too bad, that kind of back and forth. And yeah, in Tucson, we're still in the 70s. We're sitting pretty right now. The second season of Black Sails airs this Saturday, January 24th at 10 p.m. on Stars. Don't go anywhere. The Morning Blend will be right back.